Welcome to the Three Moons, Three Souls podcast with host Jacqueline Burke. Today's special guest is Deanna Dalziel.
Welcome back to the podcast, Deanna. How are you today?
I'm great, Jacqueline. Thank you for having me back.
Oh, it's lovely to see you again. Um, so let's get a little update and see what's been happening in your world. If you'd like to tell us about your businesses first, that'd be great. So if you want to start with Healing Path.
Sure, yeah. So as you know, I relocated from Calgary area to Regina in the middle of October. So what's that, 6 months now? Um, Bringing with me my two businesses, Healing Path Reiki and Wellness, as well as Preferred Pet Sitting. Um, Everything, of course, when you're starting fresh, you always expect, I don't know. I expected it to like just be overwhelming and completely busy. And of course, it started off slow. It's like the universe is like, no, you need to get settled first. You
Yeah.
can't just start working flat out. So it took a while for things to get rolling. But now, yeah, Healing Path Reiki is quickly growing. In fact, the month of May, I met all my goals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all my goals, like financially and
Oh, great.
session wise and teaching wise and stuff like that. So I was really excited about that and really grateful for that. Just, it just gives you that confirmation that you made the right move and you're in the right place. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. That's great. That's fantastic. Yeah, it's tough to do that this in this type of climate we're in. So that's
Mhm.
wonderful. That's
Yeah,
fantastic. So do
yeah.
you have any courses coming up?
For teaching, I'm actually teaching a level 2 online this week, so Thursday.
Oh,
And then what I do is I just open it up. Like if somebody wants to learn, they can just request a class date and I'll build a class around them or I'll just teach them.
oh,
You know,
nice.
I'm here when they need me kind of thing. As many Reiki practitioners or just Reiki students that we can have out there, the better, right?
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's
So
cool that you can do one-on-one. That's a great
yeah.
thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do one-on-one. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to find some big, huge venue where I had like a
Yeah.
dozen students or something. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
That's one of my goals for the future. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about your pet sitting business.
So my pet sitting business, Preferred Pet Sitting, I actually had my 23-year anniversary in
Oh,
January. So that was exciting.
oh, that is.
Uh,
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm like, wow, I can't believe it's been almost 25 years already.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I mean, that just kind of grows organically. It's another one of my passions and people just sort of find me. So yeah, I've got a few clients, several clients now. Just had an interview yesterday with a cute little dog named Harley. And
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
so yeah, that's growing too. So yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. And you're
Hmm.
now a market director.
I am a market
Yeah.
director. Yes. Also very grateful for that. I feel like I manifested that. I started doing markets myself I think it was only the summer of 2023, so not very long. So I've done them 2 summers. And right from the beginning, I remember telling my parents, I want to run a market. Like this would
Yeah.
be amazing. How can
Yeah.
I do this? Right. And then, of course, Goddesses of the Moon
Yeah.
Markets had an opening for Regina, so I get to be market director.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it was amazing. I mean, I just finished my first one. The day went by like that.
Last
It was
day.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, it was, I mean, the energy and just the connection with the vendors and the market goers and
Yeah.
yeah, just, I mean, right up my alley, right? Like,
Yeah.
just, yeah, you can just feel it.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The markets are a whole new, I know we spoke about this before, but I can't explain it enough that they're just a different world altogether. Like it's like you get to escape into a different space, time, anything, like it's
Yeah,
the energy is totally different and it
yeah,
just a very cool atmosphere, I find, you know.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, everybody's so, I don't know, like there's just all these different emotions, right? They're so excited to be there. And then with all the healers and everybody who's in that sort of high spiritual vibe, it's just
Yeah.
like love, right? Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
hanging around with heart-centered people all day, like there's nothing better.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You know what? The world needs more of them.
That's right. Yeah. But
Yeah.
we're slowly getting there. I feel like we're getting there.
Yeah. Yeah. There's always, with new markets, there's always it's not really a challenge. It's just getting the word out more. Um,
Yeah.
you know, because it's a different world, right? So you can marketing, I should say.
Yes.
You're
Yeah.
marketing a market and
Yeah.
you can just put it everywhere. But the importance is of working together, like working with the vendors, and
Right.
making sure that everyone is sharing everything. Like it's
Hmm.
important. You want to make sure that you invite your friends and family,
Yeah.
your co-workers even,
For
um,
sure.
anyone in your network. Open it up and welcome them in and,
Yeah.
introduce them to other vendors too.
Hmm.
Like it takes, I always hashtag working together because I feel that is what is needed. Like in today's
Yeah.
world, we really need to just step up and, work together and make sure everyone is happy and, get
Yeah.
that root.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Feel like a part of a community, right? And so
absolutely.
in a community, we all work together to get
Yeah.
what we all need, right? So
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah.
no, working together
I,
is important. And the community, like
Mhm.
they love markets. Like traditionally it was like a farmer's market, right? So now
Yes.
that's all you'd be around like food and maybe you'd see honey and some preservatives and maybe some
Yeah.
different little gifts. But now it's like going to a indoor like a shopping mall,
Exactly.
but in a
Yeah.
market environment. Like it's really
Yeah.
expanded. It's pretty cool
Yeah.
though. Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you find at the markets the vendors are very excited for their future?
I do. Yeah. I mean, I don't really even know how to explain it. It's just like an innate thing, or it's just like in them, right? To
Yeah.
be entrepreneurs and like just growing and expanding and yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a natural part of who they are.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
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 It's cool. I like to like when I visualize a market, it's important to see that, everyone is helping each other, you know,
Mhm.
you know, being of service with each other
Right.
and growing that community and as well.
Yeah.
Um, so in a market, like what do you look forward to as a vendor in a market? Because I know you're a vendor as well. So you get to see both sides.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I really enjoy just sharing my knowledge and talking to the people, that come to my table or my booth or whatever. Um, they're coming to me because I possibly have something to offer them. So I just love learning what they need, how I can help them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And one other thing I love about markets too, and I'm famous for this, is I get set up really fast.
Yeah.
Then before the market opens, I need to run around and see what everybody else has
Yeah.
and, plan it out. Like, okay, I'm going to go back and get that, and I'm going to go get that from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
like, yeah, yeah, that's one of my favorite parts. But
Yeah.
yeah, just, like visiting with the vendor next to you and just building friendships and yeah, whether
Yeah.
it's market goers or the other vendors.
Yeah. It's pretty neat. You're there as a vendor, but yet you get some retail therapy out of it too.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I appreciate being able to support the other entrepreneurs in my
Yeah.
community, right?
Oh
I'd
yeah.
rather support them than order off of Amazon, or you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
whenever possible, that's how I would prefer to shop. You know, whether it's for myself or gifts or whatever, it feels like it means something.
Yeah.
Me,
Oh, yeah. You know,
yeah.
it's, do you find when you go to a vendor's table, you can actually feel the love or the passion that was put into creating their product? Like, do you find the
Hmm.
difference compared to going and say shopping at a mall or what?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely, for sure. Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's neat. It's a great experience. You know, I hope more people, support local, their local community vendors and, get out there and actually just go to meet them, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to go planning to buy things. It's all about soaking up that vibe, right?
Yeah.
Making new friends and yeah. I mean, there's usually lots of draws and stuff, so you can go and enter the draws and
Yeah.
hopefully you win something or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's always some fun.
Hmm.
So we've incorporated gratitude into our podcast episodes as we find,
Hmm.
the world needs it. We need to, show gratitude and appreciation, acts of kindness, to others because they could sure use it,
Hmm.
um, so I'm going to kind of combine two questions for you.
Sure.
So what are the opportunities within your career? Okay, so that's one question. And how do you find using gratitude through those opportunities? Do you find that that helps the process?
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. For me, gratitude is a lot of different things.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, yeah.
It's kind of a loaded
Um,
question, but it's one that's important because quite often when people are going after opportunities, they seem to forget about the gratitude along the way. They wait till they
right.
get to that opportunity to show gratitude. But
Yeah.
do you find you can incorporate gratitude on that journey to get to the opportunity?
Yeah, I don't only feel that I can incorporate it, I feel that that's part of my growth.
Yeah,
I have to realize, that each step there's something that I'm grateful for. Like, each day
yeah.
something new comes my way or I accomplish something. So I'm grateful and I try to remember that all along the way. So
Hmm.
that helps me stay positive and moving forward, right?
Yeah. Now,
Oh, you're frozen.
how do you find using
Oh,
um,
you were,
gratitude with going through the challenges?
sorry.
Oh, yeah, our feed is a
Can you
little
repeat
in and
that?
out. Sorry about that. How do you find
Okay.
using gratitude while going through certain challenges within a career or getting to your opportunity?
Again, just remembering to be grateful reminds you that you are supported,
Yeah,
that you are on your way kind of thing, right?
yeah,
I think that gratitude helps you get through the challenges. If you didn't have the gratitude, then you kind of, you could get bogged down, let the challenges overtake you, I
yeah,
think.
yeah. It's important for people to understand, it's okay to be grateful even though you're going through some challenges in your life or with your career, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
find
Yeah.
those
I mean,
moments.
just reminding yourself of all the little things that you can be grateful for. Just, I think it helps you keep growing and helps you move forward. So,
Yeah, yeah, that's perfect. So what is one thing you're truly grateful for right now, Deanna?
right now, what
Yeah.
am I truly for? I, I'm just, it's so many things. I am really grateful for the community that I feel that I was called to join and sort of fallen into, and how all the pieces are coming together
Yeah.
for me in I in my career, but for me it's not just a career, it's my
Yeah.
purpose and my
Yeah.
passion. So I'm grateful for all the Reiki connections. I'm grateful for all the pet sit connections. I'm grateful for the market director position. I'm like
Yeah.
it's just like yeah, and I'm grateful that I allow myself to just follow where the universe takes me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. Follow where the or grateful for the where the universe takes you.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
good.
don't know who taught me that along the way to just surrender and allow and just let the universe lead me. But whoever taught me that, I'm super grateful to them because it's made me who I am and where I am today. And I really love my life. So,
Oh, that's
yeah,
wonderful. You're the second person I've heard that term surrender, like over the last week. And
yeah,
it's important. Like the first time I heard it, I had to take a deep breath,
yeah.
because it's very peaceful when you do that.
It is. It's just like allowing yourself to fall back onto a cloud and let the angels and everybody grab you and carry you along to where you're supposed to go. So, yeah.
Yeah. It gives you that clarity, I found.
Hmm.
You know, I
Yeah.
never I never really thought of that word, and a lot like when you're talking about self-help or healing or any of that, I that was the first time, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing to remember, that's for sure. I know I've been using it ever since. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice to hear
Yeah.
you say that. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Just allow yourself to live it, right? And then you just,
Yeah,
yeah, makes
yeah,
life easier.
yeah, absolutely. So who has been a source of strength or support for you lately?
Lately, well, the first person that comes to mind would be a friend of mine. His name is Bill.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, and I mean, it seems like he's always got my back. He's the kind of person that I can talk to about when days are hard.
Yeah,
You know, you sometimes you feel like those things are hard to talk about to other people, and he's the person that I can talk to about that. And by the time we're done chatting, just with a few words, it's just like he's reminded me of who I am and what my plans are and what, you know what I mean? Just
yeah.
lifts me back up time. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's wonderful. Well, much gratitude to him for you, and that's wonderful to have that person. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, what is one thing that you're looking forward to in the future?
Oh, well, in the immediate future, I am looking forward to getting to my cabin at the
Yeah.
lake. I always go back to that. It's like it must be like my happy, happy, happy place because I don't think there's a day that goes by that I don't talk about my cabin at the lake. So
Yeah. Well, I know last time we didn't have much time to talk about it, so I'd like to spend some moment actually asking you about that, if you don't mind. Um, just paint the picture of what it's like.
sorry, you cut out.
Paint, paint the picture of what it's like to be at your cabin.
Well, so what it's like to be at my cabin, it feels like it's where I'm meant to be. It's where I was called to be. The reason that it came around to being was that I went and stayed at that lake at a friend's cabin for a month in summer 2022. And I just had signs from the universe over and over and over that whole month that I was supposed to be there or do something there. So that it wasn't even on my radar. And all of a sudden I was just like, maybe I should buy a cabin here. And that was it. It was just, yeah, right. The universe is like, yeah, you should. So anyways, that ended up happening. I followed my intuition on that. And yeah, so I don't know. It's just, I went in and made it my own. Like it was all dark pine wood on the inside and I painted it all white and there's
Oh, nice.
crystals hanging everywhere and
Oh,
all that.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's cute. It's just on this quiet little road. It's got a nice deck all around it. And from one part of the deck, you can look out over a pond where a
Oh,
beaver lives, which is
nice.
really cool. And then behind the pond is the lake. So I kind of have that
Oh,
nice little view and on a quiet little street.
oh,
But yeah,
nice.
it's just like, it's my happy place for sure.
Yeah. So you have both the pond
Yeah.
and the access to the lake, or
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's like a 2-minute walk to the lake.
oh,
So
nice. Oh, that's
yeah.
good. Is it quite touristy there in the summer, or?
No, it's more like people that live in the local area. Their families have had cabins there for generation after
Okay.
generation kind of thing. And
Yeah.
yeah, so a lot of people from where I grew up have cabins there. So
Oh, good.
yeah.
Oh, so you can see
Mhm.
friends and family there.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
for
good.
sure.
Oh, that would be a happy place, huh? Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
right on. Well, thank you so much for being with us today. Um, I look forward to having you back and we can touch base again and get another update because my goodness, there's not much time between updates, but lots happens, right? So
Right.
it'd be nice
Yes.
to catch
Yes.
up and see how your market season went from both being a vendor to hosting and being a market director to your pet sitting business and your Reiki business. And I feel like there's going to be growth in every area of your life. So that's,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I'm very happy for you, Deanna.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. And you have a lovely, lovely day. Lots of Reiki and hugs to your pets.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on the Three Moons, Three Souls podcast.